Hari Om, Bhaja Govindam, verse 9. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. Satsangatve Nisangatvam, Nisangatve Nirmohatvam. Satsangatve Nisangatvam, Nisangatve Nirmohatvam. Nirmogatve Nischalatatvam, Nirmogatve Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve Jivan Mukti, Nischalatatve Jivan Mukti. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. Now we all know the cause for our troubles or sorrows. The cause for our sorrows is our attachment with the things and beings of this world. This we very well know. Now we know it. We start seeing the 8 verses. What is attachment? My wife, my son, my daughter, my car, my house, my FT, my share, my pen, my. That is the cause for, that is the attachment, that is the cause for sorrows. More the attachment, more the sorrow. To waste one's life in complete attachment to the things and beings of this ephemeral world is a stupid way of wasting this janma. Again and again, sorry to repeat, Narajanma is durlabha. Human birth is very, very, very rare indeed. Some punya, some consideration by God, some grace of God. We got an opportunity as a human being. Life is extremely short. Even before you wake up, it will be finished. 2026. Just now, people were saying, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. 4 months gone. Attachment with the things and beings are there as long as the life principle is inside the body. The spark of Bhagavan Krishna is inside the body. Once you die, finish, everything is over. Next minute, Mr. So and so becomes body. He or she becomes it. Then your relations will get attached to all those you have earned and left. Death, as a matter of fact, definitely gives relief from the sorrows of this world. Once you die, where is the sorrow? Even if somebody puts a fire on you, no reaction, no sorrow. So death gives a relief from the sorrows of this life. But death is not a solution for the sorrows. If death is the only solution for the sorrows, then all of us have to commit suicide, mass suicide, because everyone has his cup of sorrow. Starting from the lowest fellow to the highest fellow, everybody will have his cup of sorrows. No one can escape. After having born in this world, if somebody says, No, sir, I don't have sorrow, it's very difficult to, as a normal human being. So each one of us have got our own cup of sorrows. Problems may be different. Each one has got a different type of problem. But sorrows remain the same. Further, committing suicide, according to Hindu Shastras, it is a sin, greatest sin. Hatma Hatti Dosha. So you cannot die. You cannot commit suicide. Even if you try to commit suicide, police will come and arrest. That is also a criminal offense. Your own life, police will come and arrest. Even in this world. Sir, what is this? Neither I can die and get out of the sorrows. While living also, I have to live with the sorrows. So many troubles every day. What is this life? Bloody life. Is there a way out? Can we live? Can we lead this life without sorrows? Is there a way out? Simple example I could think of is you buy a new car. You bought a new car a week back. Costly car according to your status. Nobody buys a car within his own status because other will think that this fellow is a poor guy. He has bought recently a Maruti Alto, small guy. So you buy a premium car. After a week, there was a bell sound. So you open the door in the morning. Then that car washing fellow is standing outside. Throughout India, this is the morning. If you see number of the poor people, they wash the car and get the money only. So he said, "Sir, there is a big dent in your car. You bought the car just a week back." Then immediately your blood boiled. You rush to see the car dent, even without wearing your shirt. Normally, you are a decent fellow. You used to wear a shirt and then neatly comb your hair and then go. Immediately, without the shirt, you started running. You are fuming inside. I will kill that fellow. I will get the CCTV footage. I will know who that idiot is. I will lodge a police complaint. You shouted. Your wife also overheard. She was off sleep and off awake. She shouted, "Don't leave that fellow." So you ran to your car. Then you realize the previous night you came late and in your parking somebody has parked his car, which is of the same make and model. That was also a new car, same color. The moment you realize that it is not your car, your anger vanished. You felt a joy inside. Bloody rascal, he parked in my place. Let him die. He deserves this punishment. Why you got angry? Because of the attachment you had with the car. My car. Why the anger went out? There was no attachment to somebody else's car. So attachment is the main reason for the sorrows. Any philosophy is useless only if it says what is the problem. This is the problem. If it says that is useless, that is not, it is not giving a solution to the problem. The philosophy must also provide practical solutions to address those problems. Mind cannot stand alone. It always gets attached to one thing or the other. When you are awake, it always gets attached to one thing or the other. That is also one fact. Acharya gives a practical solution. That is, he gives a ladder. The ladder of upliftment of oneself. The ladder of perfection, you can say. To reach the highest. Whatever we say, our desires for acquiring, possessing, and enjoying the wealth will not easily go away. That is very, very tough task. More the wealth, more the desire for lust. Both are dangerous enemies of man. The objects of fascination in this world are numerous. One after the other, they come and dance before our eyes. You buy me, you buy me, you buy me. You want to buy a shoe online? Once you visit the site, that's it. Whenever you open your laptop, 100 types of shoes with different colors, different ranges, different models, they will dance on your screen. You visit some other site, but they will show you the shoes. Why? They know the technique. Each issue will say, "Buy me, buy me, buy me." Finally, you end up in buying. You cannot resist your temptation. You end up in buying. The sensuous world is too irresistible. As an escape route, man uses the proverb, the best way to overcome temptation is to yield to it. Something, some nonsense you have to say and yield to it. Mind is attaching to the things of this world which are irresistible. Understood? What is the way out? That is the question. Acharya says, satsang is the way out. The company of good people will save you and take you to the highest perfection. In Tamil also, there is a saying, Poodan சேர்ந்த நாரும் மணக்கும். That is, normally the flowers with fragrance, beautiful fragrance, they tie it with a small thread. So even after the flowers have fallen, if you smell the thread, the smell will still be there on the thread. The thread has no smell of its own, but it gains that smell because of its association with the flowers. It is the same thing with chandan, sandalwood. The axe that cuts that sandalwood tree, that will also smell sweet because of its association. Similarly, in Tamil, another saying is there. Kamban vittu kattu theriyum kavi paadum. That is, Kamban was a great poet. There was an idiot like me who was living in his house. He cannot understand anything. But he was living in his house. He was doing the all other work for Kamba, the poet. He will be better than any intelligent poet of this world because of his association with Kamba. We can also sing some songs, wonderful songs. By hearing the words, debates and discussions that were happening, you will be moving, you will be washing, you will be sweeping. But by hearing it, he would have attained the scholarship of being a poet. Saint Tiruvallur says, நிலத்தியல்பால் நீர் தெரிந்தற்றாகும் மாந்தர்க்கு ஈனத்தியல்பதாகும் அறிவு. Wonderful saying. Wonderful saying. Easily understandable. The water, because of its association with the land, gets the qualities of that land. If the rainwater falls in Himalayas, it becomes Ganga river, the holiest water. If the same water falls in a sewage, it becomes a sewage, dirty water. In Kuvam, in Tamil Nadu, in Chennai, there is one river called Kuvam. In that route, if you go, you have to close your nose. That much bad smell. The river water, the rainwater may fall there, but it will attain the quality of a Kuvam. The water becomes pure or impure because of its association. Similarly, for the human beings, the company they keep will decide their character. Even the English saying is, show me your friends, I will tell who you are. Show me your friends, I will tell who you are. Truth is always universal. Acharya says, keep the company of good people, satsang. That is the first step in the ladder to reach perfection. Then we will see how this medicine will work. The company of good people. When Acharya says, be in the company of good, what he means is, in associations with the devotees of Govinda. True devotees of Govinda. If you are in the company of devotees of Govinda, then the true devotees will be singing the praise of Govinda, talking about Govinda, his leelas, doing archana, service to Govinda. The thoughts going towards the world will get diverted towards your attention and your thoughts. You will get attached to Govinda. Due to the company of good, slowly and steadily, the attachment to the things and beings of this world, which entices a person, it will automatically go. Delusion, that is moha, is because of attachment. Once the cause for delusion, that is attachment, is gone, then automatically delusion will not be there. What is delusion? Delusion is nothing but excessive value for a thing which we attribute when it truly does not deserve that much value. It is always the mind that adds more value to the objects and beings of this world. That will automatically go, the delusion. More value to the things than it deserves. That will go. Once the delusion goes, then the mind sees the immutable reality. Nischala Tattva. The individual becomes then a realized soul, Jivan Mukta, even while living in this world. Another meaning Swami Chinmayananda says is Nischali Tattva. That is, mind becomes steady in contemplation, and the speaker and the seeker experiences the highest truth, and hence he gets liberated. That is, he becomes a Jivan Mukta while living in this world. So the root for the sorrows is removed by attaching yourself with the company of good people, satsang. Once the root is removed, then the entire tree has to fall. The person lives in this world without sorrows. Sorrows cannot touch him, like the water in the pond cannot wet the lotus leaf. Swami Chinmayananda says, he quotes Bhagavad Gita here. Bhagavan gave the ladder of downfall in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verses 62 and 63. Dhyayato vishayan pumsakha sangateshu bhajayate sangat sanjayate kamaha kamat krodho bijayate क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः स्मृति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशः बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति. Bhagavan has beautifully described how a man falls from his status. When a man thinks about objects and beings of this world, attachment arises. Dhyayato vishayan bhumsaha sangateshu bhajayate. Attachment comes. From attachment, desire is born. Sangat sanjayate kamaha. Then how anger comes? From desire, anger is born. Kamat krodho bijayate. Anyone who comes between the person desiring and the object of desire faces the tsunami of anger. You idiot, how can you anger? From anger, delusion comes and it covers the mind. Krodhat bhavati sammogaga. Delusion results in loss of memory. Sammohat smriti vipramaha. From loss of memory, the person loses his discriminative intellect. Smriti bramshat buddhi nashaka. Buddhi is gone. Finish. When buddhi is gone, what happens? Buddhi nashat pranashyati. You don't know what is right and what is wrong. Whatever is wrong appears to be right, and whatever is right appears to be wrong. Buddhi nasha. Once the discriminative intellect is destroyed, the person perishes. So, Bhagavan Krishna has given the ladder of downfall. How the man falls from his level. The discriminative intellect man, the highest intelligent man, falls from his level. Acharya gives the ladder of uplifting oneself. So, you have fallen. How to uplift myself? You should know when you get down from life. You should know how to go up in life also. So Krishna gives the ladder of downfall. Acharya gives the ladder of upliftment. You attach with the satsang, then automatically you will move up. That is what Acharya says in this verse. Swami Chinmayananda's views are unassailable. They are Sanskrit scholars. Swamiji, he has lived the life of Bhagavad Gita. Having said that, I want to give my thinking on this verse tomorrow. Even Swami Chinmayananda says regularly in his Gita teachings, if you happen to hear his Gita teachings, every sloga, almost every sloga, you will say, think. You think. You think, you will say. So, my thinking and my thoughts on this verse, I will give it tomorrow. I do not want to adulterate the wonderful sayings of Swami Chinmayananda. Even though I am not giving verbatim whatever he has said, I am adding something. Some of the words I am making it very easy. So we will see tomorrow that. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Satsangatve Nisangatvam, Nisangatve Nirmogatvam, Satsangatve Nisangatvam, Nisangatve Nirmogatvam, Nirmogatve Nischalatatvam, Nirmogatve Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve Jivan Mukti, Nischalatatve Jivan Mukti. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. We will see this same verse tomorrow. Arihom Sarvam Krishnarpamastu. Hara Hara Shankara Jaya Jaya Shankara. 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 Hara Hara Shankara Jaya Jaya Shankara.